Hi everyone, this is Shravanti from Vishnu Institute of Technology, Bhimavaram. This video is presented by me and my friends Hal Sriram and Mahendra from first year CSE. Let us know about the introduction of decision tree classifier.
When to use decision trees. Problem characteristics. Instances can be described by attribute value pairs. Target function is discrete valued. Disjunctive hypothesis may be required. Possibly noisy training data samples. Robust to errors in training data. Missing attribute values. Different classification problems. Equipment or medical diagnosis. Credit risk analysis. Several tasks in natural language processing. Tree classifier. A tree has three types of nodes. A root node has no incoming edges and zero or more outgoing edges. Internal nodes, each of which has exactly one incoming edge and two or more outgoing edges. Leaf or terminal nodes, each of which has exactly one incoming edge and no outgoing edges. In terms of decision tree induction, root and internal nodes are called attribute test conditions and leaf or terminal nodes are called labels. Once a decision tree is built, we apply attribute test conditions on records and follow appropriate branches based on outcome of test condition. This will either lead to an internal branch node where another attribute test condition is applied or a leaf node where class label is assigned. Measures for selecting the best split. Three main methods for selecting the best split: entropy, Gini index, classification error. Let P of I by T denote the fraction of records belonging to class I at a node T. The measures for selecting the best split are often based on the degree of impurity of child nodes. The smaller the degree of impurity, the more skewed the class distribution. For example, a node with class distribution 0, 1 has 0 impurity, whereas a node with uniform class distribution 0.5, 0.5 has the highest impurity. Entropy I equals to minus of sigma I equals to e of 1 p of I by t log p of I by t to base 2. Gini of t equals to 1 minus sigma I equals to 0 of 0 to e minus 1 p of I by t whole square. Classification error I equals to maximum of p of I by t.
The three measures attain maximum values when the class distribution is uniform and minimum when all records belong to same class. The gain delta is the criterion that can be used to determine the goodness of a split. Delta equal to I of parent minus sigma j equal to 1 to k n of vj by n into I of vj. In this equation, where I is the impurity measure of given node, n is the total number of records at the parent node, k is the attribute values, and n of vz is the number of records associated with the node vj. When entropy is used as impurity measure, the difference in entropy is known as information gain. This information gain is represented by delta info. Let's know about the functions in decision tree classifier. The first function is create node function. This function extends the decision tree by creating a new node. A node in the decision tree has either a test condition denoted as node.test underscore cond or a class label denoted as node.label. And the another function is the find.best underscore split. This function determines which attribute should be selected as the test condition for splitting the training records. And the third function is classify function, which determines the class label to be assigned to a leaf node. The stopping dot condition function is used to terminate the tree growing process by testing whether all the records are classified or not. In pandas, we can also use decision tree classifier from sklearn. That is, our importing packages are from sklearn.tree import decision tree classifier, from sklearn.model selection import train test split, from sklearn import tree. While splitting the data, we use train, test, and create the model by model equal to tree.decision tree classifier, and we can give the numerical up to which we have to calculate the decision tree by predicting the values. Let us know about the advantages of using decision tree classification. Decision tree classification does not require a tremendous amount of money to construct. It is a swift process of classification of records that are new or unknown. It can be very easily interpreted, especially if the tree is very small in size. The accuracy of prediction using the decision tree classifier is comparable to other methods of prediction or classification. It also has the capability to exclude the features which are unimportant. This process of eliminating irrelevant features is done automatically.
Now I explain about disadvantages of using the decision tree classifier. Overfitting the dataset is very easy in this case. The boundary of the decision has a restriction. It can only be parallel to the axis which contains the attributes. Models based on the decision trees often have biased on splits that have a massive number of levels. Any small changes made on the dataset can have a significant impact on the logic which governs the decision. Larger trees are challenging to understand because sometimes they might feel very intuitive. Now, conclusion. Decision trees comes in handy while we are faced with problems that cannot be handled with linear solutions. From observations, it has been noted that trees-based models can easily map the non-linearity of the inputs and effectively eliminate the problem at hand. Sophisticated methods like random forest generation and gradient boostings are all based on the decision tree classifier itself. Thank you.